Hi, in this video I'd like to show you how you can quickly and easily start to work with data that's on the web, that's in these popular open data catalogs, how you can quickly get it into a database. In the past, what you would have had to do to get this data into a database is either download it and then open up a workbench and then run that through, or alternatively you could have downloaded that data, uploaded it to FME Server, and then FME Server would have done that. But there is an easier way, and I'd like to show you how to do that today. So I'm going to start by opening up Workbench, and we're going to build a very simple workspace. And the workspace will use the dynamic functionality and generic functionality of FME. So we'll go File, New, Generate a Workspace. And we're going to start by going dynamic schema, and we're going to go from generic, so any format, and to start with we just have to pick any format. It doesn't really matter what we pick because it will be a dynamic, it'll be able to change that format on the fly. So you'll see that in a second. Going out to, actually we're going to go to, I want to load it into my own Oracle Spatial Database because that's where I like to work with that data. So put that in there, put in my connection information like so, click OK, and there we go. So now it's dynamic. It's going to build the workflow, should just be a reader and a writer feature type. There we go. So what published parameters do I need? I don't need this one, features type here. I don't need that one. I don't need that one. Basically all I need is that one here, and I can prompt and run, and I can see it's going to start with city parks. Okay, that's good. Now what I want to do is publish this up to FME Server so that I can just enter the URL of the data and have that data brought right into my Oracle database. So to do that, all I have to do is File, Publish to FME Server. My machine's there. That's my username and password. I'm going to call this URL to database like so. Push it up there. I get a preview. Yep, that looks good. Push it up. Job submitter, that's all I really need. Publish, and now it's up there. Now I've got a workspace up there that I can start to use. Now let's go to the FME Server web interface to get the URLs we need. So I come in here, I've logged in already. I go to Job Submitter, come down to the repository I put it into. There it is, URL to database. I come in here and I click Show Request, and I can take this URL right here, like so, go into a new window, and I use a keyword here, opt get URL equal. So I use that, and then I just put in the URL of the data. So if I come back to the city of Vancouver's, maybe I want to pull in their block numbers from KML. I just right click, I copy that link location, and I can put that up here in here, hit run, and that's going to go and process. Alright, so then I can pull up the universal viewer and I can actually check that information out. So didn't have to go through a manual process. I just told the server to go and get that data, and now I can come and I can start working with it. So again, I'm going to look at Oracle because that's where it put it, and I come in here and I enter my information. I should have a table in there called well, whatever the name was. It was called block numbers, so there it is, and I can just hit OK and bring it in like so, and then I can pull in the block numbers and I can start to work with that data. And there we go, there's the data in there. So very simple. I didn't have to do too many manual steps. I just put that URL in. But let's keep going. Let's try a different format. So I'm going to flip back here. I'm going to go to open to that catalog again, and I'm going to say maybe I want to try the community center. So let's scroll down, community centers, and maybe I want to just get the non-spatial data. So again, I can just copy this, copy link location, come up here again, and I can put that URL in here, paste it in, and notice it's FTP. We do support FTP, so it can be FTP, it can be HTTP. We don't really care. FME Server doesn't care. It just goes and grabs that data, brings it, and puts it into that Oracle database. And now it's done. So again, we could go inspect it. I won't do that this time. But then I want to show you one more thing. So hold on. Yeah, so the thing I want to show you now is, now we're going to flip to the City of Nanaimo's open data portal here. Again, a nice little portal set up. And let's look at, maybe we want the business reports here. Let's see, where is that? Business licenses, would that be what we want? Hold on a second. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I want to take this RSS feed. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy that link location, come back here. Again, I'm just popping that into a URL, and I put that in, I hit enter. Now there's a bit of an issue here. It looks like it's successful, but it's not actually successful. The data doesn't go in, and the reason is this extension ASPX is not recognized by FME, but that's pretty easy to resolve. I can come back to the workspace, and in this source here, it allows me to input the format. So all I do is I create a user parameter. I'm going to call it format, like so, and then save. And I should have saved ahead of time, but I'll save now. Here we go, always a best practice. And then as a tip, I put the republish button here right beside the save button because it's kind of the same thing for me. I save locally, but I often want to quickly republish. So I hit republish, and it pushes that workspace right back up to the server, and it's ready to go. Okay, so then the next thing is if I come to the workspace back here, now all I do to indicate format is I go ampersand format equal GORSS, and you can see I've tried it already once before. Hit enter, and it goes through, and now we see a little bit of a different message because it actually brought that data in. Now your next question might be, we've seen the City of Vancouver, we've seen a few other sites, the Nanaimo. On the City of Surrey, I came to this site, but they're offering shapefiles, which as you know are more than one file. It can be anywhere from 3 to about 15 different files. So how do we actually work with that? Well, we don't at this point, but we're already working on that, where it would actually download that shapefile automatically, or that zip file automatically, open it up, get the right shapefile in there, load the data into Oracle, and you're off and running. So it's a quick, super easy import for any of the data in these these open data catalogs that are popping up everywhere. So thanks for your time, and if you have any questions about this or want more information, you can always go to safe.com or fmepedia.safe.com to see a lot of different demos. Thank you for your time.